Hello YouTube, thank you so much for coming. Janet Rangi here. Okay, quickly, I know all of you are going to work. You don't need anyone to be keeping you here. Okay, sorry, I'm ironing my clothes, guys. This is my kitchen. I'm ironing my clothes. Quickly, summarize. Tomorrow is the 8th. Okay, here in America actually. So wherever you are, if you are not in America, you still have time for the green card. Okay, don't think it's over. It's not over yet. Okay, go to your world clock. Go to Google, find the world time. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. That is New York time. Tomorrow. Okay, November 8th. How do I remember these days? They're always close to my birthday. My birthday is November 9. Okay? So remember, you can still, I've had stories where people have told me, Janet, I was with my sister, I was with my brother in the cafe, and guess what? The internet was going off and we couldn't do it. But guess what? The last minute, I was like the last person to apply and I won. You never know. So if you're one of those people who has not applied because you think, hey, I might not win, please consider making that application. I love you. Tomorrow, so the green card is not over yet. Okay, the green card is not over yet. So tomorrow you still have a chance to finish up. I know some of you haven't applied, but good luck. Okay, again, school applications, F1. We are in this is which one? Winter semester. Okay, winter semester is starting in January. Right now we are completing the fall. The fall semester is coming to an end this holiday, December. Okay, people are almost closing for December holiday. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, just keep that in mind. So what does that mean? You're kind of late. But if you've been promised admission, this is the time to call them, because America is going into holidays. Holiday mood is coming, Thanksgiving is coming, Christmas is coming. So you don't want them to, you go and call them and say, you know what? The person went for Thanksgiving. That's what they will tell you. Oh, you know what? The person is not available. When they come back, only admission office can do that. Okay, if you're waiting for a letter, if you're waiting for an I-20, this is the time for you to ask, okay? But if you are wanting admission to a university, no. For big universities, no. For international students, it's over. Only for local students, okay? Even if you were to get admission now, you have to factor in the time to look for a loan, or you have to factor in the time to look for the embassy appointment. So apply now, then they respond with admission. Then from there, you start looking for the appointment. And remember, you can come 30 days before classes start. The winter semester classes are starting in January, so we are kind of late. So we are thinking of March or the summer semester, which starts in May, okay? This is the good semester. I know people who have gotten a visa and they're on the way coming. I know some of you are on the way coming this December. They are coming for the best semester, to be quite honest. It's usually very cold, don't get me wrong. But the good news is, with this semester, you have only one semester. You have only one semester and then you break for the summer, okay? Meaning fees is not stressful. But if you come for the fall, usually you have 2 or 3 semesters to work with. But if you come the winter, which starts in January, it will take you all the way to May. Okay, meaning you only have one semester to pay fees and then you can take a break. Summertime, it's not a requirement to be in class, okay? But regular, you remember, international students, you have to have 12 hours, 12 credit hours, okay? Don't forget that you need 12 credit hours to remain legal on F1 student visa. And the winter semester, or sometimes they call it spring semester, which starts January all the way to May, is the best. And then after that, guess what? Summertime now, all of you go looking for money. You have 3 months to look for money and then come back in the fall. Fall starts almost August and September, okay? But of course, some of you, if you want admission, you can always come in the summer. Summer, you can be as early as April in America, because remember, you can come 30 days before classes start. If your summer class starts in May, you can be here in April, okay? If summer class starts in June, you can be here in May. So that should be your target. But other than that, if you are one of those people waiting for loans to be signed, for I-20 to be signed, call the office now, because people are almost taking off. And this is the season where people take off in exchange. Okay, so admission today, this one is covering. When she comes, the person that does that is on holiday. When they come back, what's your name? We'll let them know. They'll call you. They'll contact you. I see your comments and thank you so much. Okay, and I just came and did a video about loans. Remember, we talk about loans, but I've talked about loans. You know, these loans they give to Americans and they give to green card people. Even you can get as an international student, you just need a cosigner. I've always said that. I hope you always remember that. When I'm teaching you how people pay for fees, if you have a close relative, and let me give you an example. There are people who get loans, but they need a cosigner. There was this young man who used to call me early in the morning. I can't help because cosigners are not easy. And let me explain how it works again for the sake of this video real quick, okay? A cosigner is someone who is a United States citizen or permanent resident, okay? They have to have a good credit, meaning they pay their bills on time. They cannot have the equivalency of Fuliza. I don't know. What is Fuliza, by the way? I hear people saying Fuliza. What is Fuliza? Tell me what Fuliza means. Does it mean people didn't pay money or something like that? I don't know. Maybe it's the same where you borrow debt, you have to pay. You buy account credit, you have to pay. You ask for a mortgage, you have to pay on time. You have to pay your bills on time. So you have to find someone who pays everything on time and can be trusted, and they are citizens or permanent residents, to put the name behind that loan. And that is why I was explaining. And by the way, today, do you know, I met someone who is not from the Sunshine Continent. They are from a different community. And they say, you know what, Janet, as we work as a group, we work as a community. I say, what do you mean? I say, you know, just being a citizen is a good resource. I say, tell me more. I said, I've always known that, but you tell me, let me hear from your mouth. And she said, yeah, as we work as a team, if someone came here and let's say it's your brother and they have a house, when you come, you don't have to be leasing different homes. You use the same resources. You live together. You save on money. Number two, you make sure your brother is paying bills on time. They have a good credit so that they can finance the whole family. Okay? So you see how sometimes we make our life very hard. So you only need one person in the family to succeed. But you have to know your brothers. Have you ever been home and you see these people that they send money and they spend money on buying bicycles, or they go to disco, or they spend money on alcohol and women? So you can't have such a brother. We mean a brother who will pass exams, a brother who will actually be in school and produce that course. And this lady was telling me in their community, that's how they become doctors. They say we don't let that money scare us off. We just need one person from the family who comes here, becomes a permanent resident. That is a good resource for the whole community. And I've always known that. Some people don't make use of their citizenship. It's a very powerful paper. It's a resource. Did you know that? Did you know that? And by the way, so if they sponsor, let's say, a family member to the School of Medicine, the same brother is paying bills, and then when the brother finishes, he starts paying on the loan. So his ability to borrow just keeps on expanding, because they trust him more with money. So you are scared of borrowing 5,000. This person can borrow up to 200,000 in loans. And the more he pays, the more they extend his credit. He can borrow up to $500,000. By the way, loans in America are given up to 30 years. And that's why if you call me, say, Janet, find me a cosigner. No, it will not work. It has to be someone related by blood or marriage. Well, you understand? Because these are loans that can be given up to over 30 years. So if you're telling me to find a cosigner, it means they sign their financial help to you for years to come. Of course, you know that is not possible. And if you come here and your family cannot do for you, they cannot do that for you, don't blame them, because sometimes they are married. They have to get permission from their husbands. I love your comments, but I'm on the phone, I can't see them. Usually on the computer, I can see the comments. Right now, I can't see any comments, okay? Yeah, so don't blame your family if they don't cosign for you, okay? Don't blame them, please. It's a very difficult decision, but I'm just sharing with you how other communities make it. They put their resources together, okay? They pay credit, they have good credit. If in America you have good credit and you have that citizenship or permanent residency, okay, your family should not be struggling. If it's struggling, maybe they are not into books. So in that case, maybe you can help them start a business. And I'm not saying, I'm not teaching you what to do. I'm just saying what they told me they do. They use the resource. Okay, let me tell you, being a United States citizen is a resource you can use, because you have access to big loans. And the more you borrow, the more you get. Did you know that? But of course, the reason why we don't do it, number one, is probably it takes a lot of work to have good credit. Okay, and we don't have good credit. Number two, probably we are not familiarizing ourselves and pulling our resources together. Number three is the fear. Okay, some people cannot even borrow $800. People are familiar with borrowing a mortgage. They're familiar with that. Tell them to borrow for a car, they'll probably borrow. Okay, but you tell them, you know, let's cosign for this family to go and do pharmacy. Oh my God, oh my God. People will be so scared. Okay, but you cannot do that for the people who are faint-hearted. You have to know these are smart people. But one thing I know, people that take those courses, usually they are very committed and they will not let you down. But again, it has to be a family member. For me to sit here and tell you that a friend will do that for you, no. Even a family member, it's not going to be easy. Okay, but just that's how people pull together. If you didn't know how people pay fees in the United States, that is how they do it. Community resources, okay, community resources. Residency, permanent residency, green card cannot be for one person, it's useless. Okay, green card or citizenship cannot be for one person, it becomes useless. Okay, so the more you have these papers, make use of them. And I love this country because they like risk takers. By the way, not dangerous risk. Okay, calculated good risk. Okay, so are you investing in your own family member? Because the community will be strong, the family will be strong. And that can be, just one person can manage to feed the rest. Up to 6 of them. Until now they keep on getting strong, and then now the first one can start resting. But if you are not using your citizenship, you are not using your permanent residency, you are not using the loans wise, and by the way, don't go borrow things you don't know. Even they always say if you start a business, try and start from your own pocket. Okay, if you are borrowing a loan to start a business, it's very, very dangerous unless you really know what you're doing. Unless you have done a case study and you can see the results. And the only thing holding you back is money. But if you're doing a guesswork, which most businesses try and error, and then you go and borrow money and the business fails, of course you never want to start a business saying, if I fail. Anytime you say if I fail, you are giving yourself a situation where it will fail. Okay, so you don't want to allow that. Don't allow such things. Okay, remember, just believe in yourself and start. But today I'm just telling you how people pay. Get ready. Let them co-sign for you those loans. If you have admission, let them write for you that I-20 right now, because America is going to the holiday. If I was to go out here, I will show you. They are decorating for Christmas. Christmas is not a day. Christmas is a season. And I love you so much. I see your comments. They keep on trickling through. But I'm on this phone. I can't see today. Okay, I'm not on my laptop. I'm on my phone. Okay, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I've been ironing and arranging clothes. You know, me, I only use white towels. My friends, I live like I'm in a hotel. Me, I don't play with my life. I'm telling you. If I go to the hotel, it had better be better than mine. Otherwise, I'm not seeing anything. That is my life. Okay, I mean, when I do laundry, you see, that's my life, and I'm gonna put them in the bathroom. I buy many towels. I'm telling you. When I'm going behind there, so I just did my laundry, I'm going to arrange them, and I say, you know, before I get late on this, let me, and then sometimes I like to bring the iron box. See, I bring it close to the laundry machine is here, so I'll be ironing, and I as I do the video, as I cook dinner there, okay? Indirectly, I'm doing for you a house tour. Ta-da! Okay? But I'll come and do a house tour. Can you see? That's my kitchen. Okay? I promise to do a house tour. I'm not ready yet, but you can see. Okay, so today I'm coming to encourage you. Holiday season is coming. Let's target the January semester. Is called the spring or winter. Okay, they call it different things. Winter, spring, whichever way. Okay, but we are late for that one. But in some states you can find one for March. Actually, for me, I'm applying for my clients who want to come quicker. Now we are doing March because they wanted January. I'm like, hey, look, by the time the university comes. We are kind of late. We can go with our community college. That will be quick, okay? But I don't know how prepared you'll be to be getting the embassy appointment. I'm not saying it's not a possibility for community college, okay? That one is possible to be here, okay? But our university can't promise. Most universities now are closed for international students. Now they're only giving admissions to local students because the process is really, it's long and tedious. Okay, they have to give you everything on time. Okay, so target March and target May. Okay, if you want to come next year in May, start making the application now, by the way. Okay, but to get admission for January, have I seen some schools open? Yes. Can I say that they will come back to you on time? I can't promise. Okay, of course, I love you so much. Asanteni sana, merci beaucoup, asanteni, muchas gracias, adios, until the next video. Too bad I can't see the comments today. Can't see the comments today. Sorry. Can't see the comments today. But I love you, I love you, I love you. I hope you can see me. I can only see myself. This is not a very familiar environment, but you know what? Janet has to still show up. I still have to show up. I'll come to the comment section, and the comment section is not just for Janet. The comment section is for everyone, okay? Please, if you are an old comer, thank you so much for subscribing. For the new ones, if you are meeting Janet for the first time, please remember to subscribe. I love you, I love you, I love you. Subscribe, hit the notification button. You never want to miss any video. If you can't hit the notification, at least subscribe, okay? Comments are welcome. Likes are welcome. Anything you do on this page that is interactive, it helps, okay? To spread the word, okay? I love you so much, guys. I will see you in the next video, okay? Thank you so much, and bye-bye, guys. Bye, okay?